High with the early on control. That's what people would like to look for in the first stocks of the game. White and orange. High is just edge guarding, keeping air code off stage.
Okay, so High is gonna let he's gonna let Erico to enter right back to the stage. So we're right back in the middle, jumping on those platforms, trying to, have a little bit of fun against error code. So High already goes right down, but this time Erico is gonna get some hits with the bow.
That's nice. Can we talk about the passiveness we have from High here?
Yeah.
But like air code is just trying to sneak in hits, but High is just keeping his distance because he knows about the bow spacing. And
A lot of respect on those weapons. Yeah, we gotta respect the options that this time the Erico could have with those bows. A bit risky. We almost had no jump. Oh, we could not get another hit to continue those trains. And this time High is right back outside. We can't seem to punish him just yet. We're respecting the recovery too much, in my opinion.
And I mean, you can't really disrespect the recovery on either one of these weapons because Bow's recovery has like a weird angle to it, which will hit. But it's Ember Satic taking off High's first stock, Erica with the quick comeback and making sure High doesn't get too much damage before Erica loses his first stock. But let's just see Erica keeping it safe even though he had the read, just controlling High like High did at the start of the game.
Okay, so nice spot dodge to prevent that throw. And trying to find that punish, but we can't seem to hit. This time High
Whoa.
has controlled the stage. Oh, another one to evade that side stick, and we have High right back outside. We can't punish. Again, we throw the weapon to try to find another train, but we do not continue.
Man, I don't know what just happened in the span of like 5 seconds, but Erico just started figuring out what High was about to do this entire game and just started prioritizing to approach and disapproach and do damage to High and making sure he doesn't go off stage too much because I'm pretty sure Era as a guitarist player knows about the Surrey instinct and how it can kill in any HP.
That's true. That's true. We had the guitars in hand. Both players have guitars, so let's get some hits in. Okay. Both players are training. Still no kill. In this case for error code. And finally, 1-2 to take that second stock on High. And we're right back with the guitar. So let's take advantage of the unarmed action, and we have the guitars right back.
Man, I love watching Qatar Ditto sometimes because it's just like the same, it may be the same moves over and over again, but like, it's always all about who can do the more damage over time. But either with Qatars, like, Qatars can get the simplest gifts that can change the game all over. Just like that stare right there taking arrow stock, even though he was
Oh,
in orange.
wow. Wow, wow. So he went really down to not get the recovery. And yeah, I mean the Qatar Ditto looks very good because I think it's more of a skill thing, right? So you gotta know when to do the attack. Try to find those reads right back, so it's not like just pressing random buttons. You actually gotta think on when to attack, when to do it, because it's very agility based.
Because there's two type of guitarist players in my opinion. One who just presses, spams, sidelight, delight the true combo, and ones who actually optimize their moves and try and predict with the SIGs what they're gonna do.
Uh-oh. All right. This
And
time
it's
High
like,
gets a punish, and we don't recover. So a very good comeback for
I'm
High.
high.
Wow.
Man, just like I was saying before the set has started, Surrey Instant can easily take a game from going to one person's way to the other way. Just like on other maps, for example, like Demon Island or Apocalypse with the small edges, one instant can easily end the whole star, no matter the HP.
It's very interesting though. That was like a very hard knockback. It's that buff on the damage side. It's gonna be working in this case for High. Working on High's way. So let's go to the second match right back on this stage, and let's see who's gonna take this second match.
And it looks like we don't have a character swap here, but I've already noticed High is playing a little bit more aggressive this game. He's not sitting in the corner as much, but he still is using the passive gameplay to his advantage. Most players would complain that passive is a hard counter to certain play styles and they can't fight it. So maybe High is trying to use that against error code. Maybe we'll see a switch of play styles if he realizes maybe it would work or wouldn't work. I'm not for sure.
Love the spot dodge or the air dodge in that case for High, trying to evade that vertical, horizontal move. But in this case, we're right back on stage. This time, High arrow code is at a bit of a disadvantage, getting some hits in. As okay, so we send High outside. We pummel him down, but he still returns. In this case, the throw weapon is not going to be hitting on error code.
Man, no, watching Eric Coach's gameplay, I realized he's not like most players who, when the movement had update had came out, they spam it a lot. Eric Code doesn't even do many dash jumps at all. He's just uses normal ground utility, and he also doesn't stay in the air as much. He just uses normal ground utility, hoping, well, not hoping, actually using it to his advantage, like Ember side stick right there. The last little bit of that frame hit him, hit High, killing still. Not even matter of fact, all the sit not hitting.
He's going very fundamental. Like he knows there's some text we could use to get a bit of advantage on this match, but he's just going fundamentals. He's just very safe, and this time, High is gonna be taking that first stock from Erico. But a very good start from both players, though.
Eh, just based off what I just saw at DC, it just shows the point that some six have two double hits and you just can't spot dodge them. But you can't even really say that was a bad spot dodge. Erico tried to predict the move that High did, but it just happened to be a D6, which was a double hit, and still just read the well, not read, but caught the dodge and proceeding to kill from the left to right side of the map.
All right, get some hits in. Okay, High feeling way different. Has a very aggressive start in the second match. Oh, can't seem to punish Mr. Errorcode, but we're right back on stage. This time, Errorcode almost losing that second stock.
And this game is a lot different from the first game. Once High had control, but he lost the control to Erico, but now it's just going either way. Once High gets into the rhythm with Katars, he just can't be stopped. Notice how he loves the 3-hit combos that most weapons have with the weapon throw D light into moves, and maybe he would use weapon throw D light into Insig when he gets low enough that will kill, which is a very familiar move that Siri mains like to do.
Oof! Oh my God! I love the movement for that side signature to take High second stock. So we are in an even match this time. High gonna get some hits in, trying to take a bit of advantage on the percentage. So we're right back on the middle. We have weapon in hand. This time High does not have a weapon, the Katars, and we have the bow. So unarmed against bow, still we haven't seen a lot of changes in this match.
Can we just talk about how good Ember Sighted can be, even with being spammed? It's a very big sig that is kind of difficult to punish, and every time Erico has outputted it, it's just like it's almost either barely missed or is hitting. And Erico just is an Ember player who doesn't overuse her sigs, but just uses them at the right time, knowing when they kill. That's just the knowledge you would get from getting a character to level 100.
Yeah, that's dedication and practice. In this case, at least Aircode gets that hit. Another side signature, a bit sour. So it's not going to be hitting completely well. Oof, trying to get that kick in. Uh-oh, do we have a jump to recover? We do, and I know. That was so sad. Trying to find a punish on getting, the hit on High, but it was his last stock.
We just talk about that damage output. Almost 100 damage difference. 591 to 489. Just saw High control with the Katars. Looks like we don't have a character change here, though. We do have a skin change, though. Maybe the skin will change his playstyle to a lot aggressive more playstyle. I don't know.
I mean,
So.
it's a very, very smooth skin. I like it. I like it. All right, let's continue. Let's start the third match. Are they the first hit
Whoa.
on high?
I'm already noticing a lot more dash jumps from High. Maybe the skin did change his playstyle. He is a lot more aggressive now. But maybe skins do change the playstyle. Maybe if I do play rank twos with High, I'm about to tell him to use that skin. But Erico just controlling High, even
Oh,
though he's using the off stage of Surge, trying to use it to his advantage. But Erico is just learning how High is going to play pretty quickly. The instinct just barely missing, and I don't know, but this this gameplay change from High kind of threw me off guard. So maybe we threw Erico off, and he's trying to adapt as quick as he can so he doesn't lose too much damage.
but for now, in this case, Error Code is taking the control on that stage, but not anymore. You leave me right here in the middle. In this case, High is going to punish that real quick. So we have a very good start in this case for High punishing Error Code's error. So that was a pretty coincidence. That was a pretty funny coincidence.
Man, I also noticed, really another thing I noticed that High's title is the Highwayman. I feel like that title just suits him correctly, and he's just using Qatar's off stage. A risky play error code is correcting High, showing him why you shouldn't go off stage with him, and just show him why you shouldn't disrespect him at all.
Wow. So punish game after punish game in this third game. So this time Error Code and High are a bit even. This time High is controlling the match, putting the game on his back. Remember, this is the last game to continue to that winner's finals against Faith. So let's see if Error Code could try to bring this game back to him. So, right back in the stage, in the middle. Once more, High puts Mr. Error Code right back outside, unarmed, and we're back with the bows.
Well, High's just going right back to the passive gameplay. Maybe that quick movement at the start of the game was just to throw air code off for when he switches back to his old playstyle. And it looks like it's kinda not working. See a lot more sword gameplay this game than the previous games. He's not sticking to the guitars. But maybe that was his game plan to get air code used to his guitars, but not ready for his sword.
Ooh, love the recovery from High. And what are you doing, Error? No, you're gonna be pummeled right back down. So we're going to the last stock on Error Code. That second stock on High is looking dangerous as well. Trying to find that punish. We gotta mix up those punishes. We're always going on that, on that side, very close to the side. So let's see if they could change it. But High wants to keep that second stock, trying to get a bit of percentage against Error Code.
Man, I just love watching these type of fights, but that Sarah just smacking him on the bottom corner of the stage, and ricocheting him to the left side, just killing him. But we just noticed how these guitar games are no joke, and just damage can be built up over time. High keeping it safe, just doing most optimal things, hitting him with an instinct, just barely missing the corner of the stage, not spiking. But wait, Erica had a potential kill there, but High barely making it back to the stage.
Well, that's gonna cost him for now. This case, very high percentage from Error Code. Gets the punish to send him right back outside. And oh no, not gonna be killing. So we get the recovery, the 1-2. The sword was thrown, and
The
what are you
SD.
doing?
And
Oh,
I've also Erica had a lot of SDs this game, and I don't feel like he was hitting his, and he was disappointed in himself that he had SD'd a few times though. But looks like we have the 3-0 from High. That certain pick worked really well for him, but I'm not gonna discredit Error Code here. His Ember was very optimal, very fundamental, not too extra, not too unextra at the same time. So I can't really say one out better the other player. They both played really well. Just High just came out better in the end.